So this is starting to be a bad trend at the beginning of my videos, cleaning ice off of vehicles. I'm about sick of it. Let's go hook up the trailer. So tomorrow I'm ready in the morning and I can go early in the AM to go get my vehicle. And check this out. Got the last mount in. Yeah. Those things are sweet, I'm telling you. If you don't have them in your car, get them. It ain't going nowhere. It wobbles a little, but it won't come off. Also, while I'm thinking about it, I keep my trailer at Jerry's now at his shop, and he is selling. He has a bunch of old cars, and he has I can't remember exactly what year it is, but he has an Iroc Camaro, and it has 75,000 original miles, original paint. It's like really good condition. It's a tuned port 350. It's not the 305. It is an automatic, but it was, there wasn't really any stick shifts in. So I'll get a little bit of video of that, but he wants to sell it. So it's always in the garage, never sat outside. Really, really clean original car. He wants 7,500 firm for it. I'm not asking any questions, just gonna video it. I'll get some pictures of it, and I'm gonna post it up for sale online. If anybody local is interested in it, just get a hold of me on Facebook. I'm gonna post it to my page and to the Unwrecked page. Like I said in my other videos, if I don't friend you on my Facebook page, it's just because I want to keep my account separate. I like to keep like my close friends and people that are local on my Facebook and then my Unwrecked page separate. So if I pull up your profile and you're like really far away and I know I don't know you, I more than likely will not friend you. So sorry about that. And I'm also working on the stickers. I have to make an email account, look into the PayPal, and then I have people that want them that are all over the country, and I've never shipped anything international before, so I gotta figure out, what I need for postage and stuff like that. It'll probably be at least next weekend until I figure out the sticker deal, so be patient with me. I'll get around to it. I appreciate you guys contacting me though, and the people that already contacted me, I'll make sure I get a hold of you guys first. So let's go get that trailer. So I'm about to show you guys Jerry's Iroc Camaro. Shit, I still forgot to ask him what year it was. I'm gonna have to call him back and ask. But I'm telling you guys, this thing is nice, all original. He said it is never driven in the winter, and it was always garage kept. Wait until you see this thing.
Tired, I just feel the pressure of that thing that I have in mind. I wanted peace, I wanted to be fine. I wonder why I cannot just sit for a while. I really want to see what it looks like. To have a moment I knew that would be mine. When the windows are all closed, like a picture of a time when the future is the hole you're looking for. Save me from everything, tell me where to find my way. I'm just looking for something I can make in another day. 'Cause I'm falling down, fading away. 'Cause I'm falling down. This is what I know, I just keep running. Always working fast and hard, never thinking about now. But living unhappy thanks to all the things that I have to try. I wanted peace, I wanted to be fine. I wonder why I cannot just sit for a while. I really want to see what it looks like.
Going to pick up the car tomorrow morning. Got the trailer loaded, ready to go. Doing some editing, so my video's halfway done. So I don't have a lot to worry about tomorrow. I can get the video done pretty early. Kudos to one of my fans. One of my fans knows what I'm getting tomorrow. They guessed it on my video, on my last one. S. Bekovic 137. I hope I said that right. But he knows what I'm getting. He's a true mechanic. He understands. Stewie.
You wanna know how you know it's business time? Boom.
So I had to park my truck at a buddy's place. It's right down the street from me, but he had room for my truck and trailer.
Who put that on there? Well, let's not go pick up a project. I'll just take that.
Also, I should have mentioned, I woke up this morning to 400,000 views on my channel. That's awesome. You guys keep watching. That's good news to me, I think. I don't know. Really doesn't mean anything, but it's cool. The real question is, are you ready for this? Yeah, I know. You're all thinking, wait, what? Wait, what happened? That's right. She's a stick shift, baby. So let's go over a couple things on this. I think I gotta pull forward a little bit more. It's hard to lift it with one hand. Okay, you hear that noise. And when I was looking at it, I was like, oh, the engine might be knocking. Hood struts are a little weak. We got in here, there's this canister right here. What it does, I don't know yet. We will find out. Right there. Now listen to the engine. So I may end up trying to, you see how this is a round cylinder, I might get some plastic, scuff this up, JB weld it, and then put a hose clamp around it. Because I think this is going to be a really hard part to find, and I don't even know exactly what that is related to. So, if you guys have an idea, let me know in the comments. But otherwise, I'm going to see if that just patching it's going to work. And it doesn't run all the time. See, it's quiet now. So,
Core support and the fender support is bent back just a little bit. Not a big deal. I think I ordered, this is all bolted in right here. I think I ordered this. I ordered a headlight bucket or bracket or something. I'm thinking it's this. It was cheap, that's why I was like, you know what, I'll just order it. So, headlight was expensive. I had to get a used one with a busted tab, and it was $100 because if I didn't pay that, I was going to be paying like $200 to $300 for a new one, and this one isn't new, but we're going to sand and scuff that up and make it look better. Everything looks good in here. It needs the valve covers done. It smokes from, I think, both sides. That's a good sign of the valve covers because they leak and then go down on the exhaust and then it makes smoke. Right now it's not smoking, but hood shuts good. We're gonna fix this hood instead of buying one. We're good to here, and then right here's where the bend happens, and if I get up in there, that's single wall. We can bend this out. We can do some body work. Jerry can do his magic right here. I might try to bend it out to get a headlight to fit. I'm gonna remove the fender. Inner fender's rubbing, but that's because it's hanging down. Runs and drives good. Clutch feels good. Air conditioning works. Heat works. Actually, I got it placed on there pretty good. I was gonna move it forward, but I don't like to have my weight too far to the front. So, our door is rubbing the fender. We're gonna need to do some touch up on the door, but it's not bent. It's just, you know, scratched from the fender. There's a little bit of a ding here, and we might not worry about. I don't know what we're gonna. I don't want to get too involved in body work, but I think we might fix this one because there's a crease from here to here, and the paint's cracked. So take care of that. This is just deer shit, is what I'm assuming. So we'll clean that up, and I might have Jerry paint the front bumper. As you can see, it's paint's cracked and chipped in a couple places just to freshen it up some. Another thing I don't like, and I almost guarantee it was from them moving it with the forklift, which I understand, that's how they move everything, you know, but this is the lowest part, this condenser, and look at it. I imagine the fork pushed up on that canister and bent the condenser up, but there's no leaks, thankfully. Thankfully, there's no leaks. So, let's get this thing strapped down and get rolling. Alright, so we're loaded up. Let's have a chit chat real quick. I know, I didn't get the FJ. It comes down to, I just didn't have enough money. I'm a normal person. I mean, and people might think it was a lot of money, or some people might think I'm cheap. I don't know. I set my cap, like my spending limit is at $6,200. I like to be a little bit over that you know, $1,000 mark, like, you know, like 5, 6, whatever. Set at $6,200. I didn't even plan on bidding like near that much. And when I looked at the pictures until I went and looked at the car and I was like, this is awesome. Well, I didn't bid right away. I like to wait until last minute. I got up in the morning and it was already over what I was gonna bid, which is like $5,000. No, $5,100. It was a little bit over that. So I was like, shit. So I waited until very last minute. I put a bid in. My cap's $6,200. I put my maximum in at $61. Okay, so it just put me a little over $6,000. Car came up, it was pretty early in the auction. Bids kept going, slowed down, stopped right at $6,000. Nobody bid. Counter went the whole way around. I was like,
I got an FJ, yeah!
And then bonus time started. Bonus time started. It went almost the whole way around, and somebody from another state put one bid in. Now, I'm not familiar with bidding that high, but I guess after you get over, I'm thinking 5,000, 4,000 or 5,000, bids go up by $100, not by 50. So, I was at 6,100. Somebody put a bid in. It put them over top of my 6,100 because normally when that happens and somebody bids, it puts you at the next 100 above them. But since I didn't have mine, there's a setting in there I didn't know about. They told me in here, when you get on the computer, you can set it to put you one more bid ahead if that situation happens. I didn't know about it, whatever. But when I put them at 6,100, it showed they were winning. I was like, shit. I kept hitting the bid button. It would not let me bid. It was grayed out. Like, I didn't have enough money. 6,200, I have one more bid. I could have bid one more time. It would not let me. And the more I thought about it, I am really happy with the Kia. Like, I do like that Kia. I did really want that FJ. That was a want vehicle, so I went way more money on that than what I would have went on what I was going to sell. So it went for 6,100 to somebody from another state. It's still sitting in here. Just makes me sad. But I got the consolation prize right after that when this came up. I'm not in it too deep. I'm not going to talk about prices because I'm going to sell it. But my plans for this project, I'm going to fix all the damage. It's going to mainly look stock. If I have enough money after I'm done with this one, I would really like to put a sport exhaust on it or a muffler delete or some sort. I don't want to cheap out and just like cut the muffler off and put a straight pipe on. But if you've ever listened to sound clips of these things, listen to this. And that is why I want to put an exhaust on this thing. Not only that, I don't know if the 6-speeds are rare. When I looked up online, a lot of them are an automatic. This 6-speed, it's smooth, it feels good, I like it. I can't wait to like take it out for a rip ski, you know? Maybe do some donuts in Mexico or some shit. We'll see what happens, but I'm really anxious to see how this thing runs. There's no mechanical, there is one mechanical issue. I went over it when we were looking at it. It's the valve cover gaskets. Not a big deal. Actually, if I didn't get this one, I was going for that Infinity, and I was still a little iffy on the Infinity because we couldn't get it to start. And the more I thought about it, my buddy was looking at an Infinity just like that one. It was at a shop right across from where he works, and had been there for a long time. The battery was going dead on it. We had the hardest time getting that thing to jump start. I mean, it was just like it would not get enough power to jump start it. Even with a jumper box, I think we had to hook a jumper box up and jumper cables until we got it to start. Same issue we were having with this one. They hooked their diesel truck up down here to it, and we couldn't get it to start. We used a jumper pack. It would just turn over very slow and stop. And I wasn't really worried about it, but it also needed valve cover gaskets. And if you look up a video on how to do valve covers on that and how to do the valve covers on this is 10 times easier, which that is why I got those sockets. I've thrown that hint out to you. I don't know any other car that uses star sockets. Like, they're almost like Torx bits, but they're sockets. Like in female Torx bits. I don't know. I've never used them before, but I needed a set to do the valve covers on this. So, it seems like a simple job. I just want to double check and make sure it is a valve cover. I need to get an inspection mirror down in there where I can see it. I don't want to just go throwing parts on it, and that's not what it needed. So let's get this thing home and get it unloaded, and maybe we'll do a little power run or something. Maybe.
Know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
If I bleed tonight, are you sad tonight? I don't have a job to find. And
for the winter time. Just hold on a second. Like I said, it'd be great for the summertime.
Alright, so got a couple small issues with this thing I'm gonna have to look into. You can see it has the power shade, which I haven't tried the sunroof either. I better check it. Okay. Sunroof seems to be jammed as well. It might just be frozen. Everything's freaking cold. So, not worried about that right now. That rear shade, it's a power shade, and it tries to close. It might be because of the cold weather too, I don't know. It's something I'm gonna look into. Also, the other small problem is the emergency brake. When I release it, it's not, let me see if I can get the camera down here. It's not coming up the whole way. It comes up part of the way, and it doesn't let the brake light go off. So if I pull this handle and lift it, then the light goes out. So it might just be there's a spring off down here, something. It you know, small stuff. It's a nice project to work on. I'm excited. Let's take it for a small rip snot up to my house.
Also, would you look at this? Somebody look at this. What? What? I have never seen anything like it in my life.
Also gonna try to do this with one hand. So bear with me, being a stick shift. Tires rub the wheel well, so you'll hear a little rubbing. It was hard to do anything back. I just turned the traction control off. It's hard to do anything back there in that parking lot because it was ice, like complete ice. At least I have a straight stretch here. I can line her up and give her hell. Well, or at least give her a good one. Ooh, spun second. Oh man. Brakes. Yeah. Yeah. It's a hard life when you got Mercedes just camping out in your yard. Yeah, it's my junk vehicle. All right, so I'm not starting a Mercedes today. I'm not going to do anything to it. I just wanted to get it home, let you guys see it, how it runs, you know, just show you the kind of deal I got on it. And I got a deal on it, I'll tell you that. Parts are expensive. We're going to do body work on the hood. We're going to do body work on the door, try to match the paint up, which he should be able to get factory paint color matched, and it'll look fine. Probably do the bumper too, so it looks really nice. I don't really want to do a lot of more. I really do want to do the exhaust, like I said, because yeah, because of that. And who doesn't love a good exhaust? But on that note, we're gonna call it an evening. It is very cold out. That's one reason why I'm not working on it. My dad's in the garage and the furnace quit working. So that's another reason why we're not gonna start on it today. And I don't have any parts yet. So next weekend, we're gonna start diving into it and tearing things down. Definitely need to get that fender off so I can open the driver's door freely. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you're not familiar with my channel, please go back and check out some of my other videos. Check out the Jeep build. That thing was a pain in the ass. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.